Welcome back to Utah Treasure Hunting, and it's time for clue number 3 in our search, well, your search, for the 10 pounds of money. It's about $100 hidden somewhere out in the Utah wilderness, waiting for you to find it. So here goes, clue number 3. Stop to smell the flower and make your way towards summer. I'd sail the 7 seas for you 10 times over, but 6 will do. And now for our bonus clue, inserted somewhere in between, talking about our sponsor, which is the University of Life. And in the last video, I promised I would tell you a little bit more about my Christmas trilogy. It's the Art of Heart Christmas trilogy. That's book number 3, its name. Book number 1, Courage, Love, and the Meaning of Christmas, and then The Perfect Gift. And I want to clarify that this is not just a really cheesy Christmas story, like maybe you've read some of those before. There are no murders in it either, although there are some near-death experiences, at least in book 1 and 3. It is a feel-good kind of thing, but it has some depth as well. The characters suffer sometimes, and you can't have the really glorious triumphs without that, just like in your real life. So I think it's engaging. In fact, don't take my word for it. Let me read you a few of the reader comments from Amazon.com. Roundy is a pro in this genre. He really captures the heart of interpersonal interactions and relationships and mixes in the right amount of suspense and adventure. And he takes a much needed and profound look at the real meaning and purpose of life. An excellent read. By the way, if you follow the links in the description and you go to these on Amazon, you're not going to find most of these reviews because I've updated this, I've edited it to match modern life. When I first wrote it, there weren't cell phones, so I had to adjust the plot to account for that. Let me read you a few more of these reviews. Low is high. I really love this book. I read it in 2 nights, practically couldn't put it down. The story is interesting and moving, the writing is vivid, the characters are well defined. I learned a lot about the meaning of life, but mostly it was really fun to read. I rarely read the same thing twice, but this one I certainly will. I laughed, I cried, the story stuck with me and made me think about the meaning of life. The characters wriggled their way into my heart. I took it with me on vacation to Kauai and read it on the airplane instead of looking out the window at the beautiful volcanic island below me. I read it laying on the beach instead of going for an early morning snorkel. I read it in the car instead of admiring all the beautiful scenery on the garden island, but I don't feel like I missed out on anything. It was so easy to imagine myself as the character in the story, to feel like I was the one having the adventure. I could not put it down, and when I got to the end, I wanted to start over so that I would not have to quit reading/living the adventure. And there are others. So I've sold tens of thousands of copies of this, had a lot of really good feedback. You might want to check it out. All right, there's clue number 3. Clue number 4 will come out soon. That's the song, and that one's going to show you, it's going to tell you something that'll come in extremely handy once you get your hunt narrowed down to like almost the last step, like the second to last step. And there are also, by the way, some visual clues in this video somewhere, if you can pick those out, which reinforce that. So when you hear the song, it'll make that one perfectly clear. All right, thanks as always for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting. On that note, I'm really curious to see if you have any guesses yet. So if these first 3 clues have pointed you to something where you're like, maybe it's there, you know, you're waiting to find out as more clues come out, but I would love to hear where that is. So feel free to comment. You can do it here on YouTube, that's ideal, or on our Reddit channel or Instagram or Facebook, and I'll watch for those and maybe give you some feedback based on your comments there. Thanks as always for watching, and until next time, remember to treasure the moments and happy hunting.